How we live in the world's coldest city. Typical apartment tour in Siberia. Minus 64 degrees Celsius. Minus 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Huh? She's silent. Why is she silent? Oh, I got it muted. User error.
Welcome to Yakutsk, the coldest major city in the world. More than 300,000 people live here, even though in winters it normally gets below minus 50 degrees Celsius.
Hey, listen. It was literally minus 1 degrees in the UK the other day. My nipples fell off. I kid you not. I have no nipples no more. Bro, my fingers was ice cubes. How do you even live in this? How is that even possible?
You might be wondering, how do people actually live in a place this cold?
How is it possible?
Well, today I'm going to show you what real homes look like in Yakutsk. We'll visit 3 the most common types of buildings where people live.
No, like, no, seriously, how is she outside right now? Like, she should actually be an ice cube. She should.
Wooden 2-story houses.
She should be an ice cube.
Soviet-style apartment blocks. And brand new modern buildings.
The car had a coat.
We will see what they look like inside, how much they cost, and how do people actually keep them warm and cozy, even if it's freezing cold outside. Let's go and see.
Let's go in.
Let's start with one of the oldest types of buildings in Yakutsk.
Wait, please, can you do the test? Can you throw a bowl of water in the air for me? I just want to see how cold it is.
We call them двухэтажки, or 2-story wooden houses. In 2025, there are more than 1,000 of them across the city.
Okay.
Most were built back in the 1960s to 1980s, and many families have lived in them for generations.
What are those doors? It's obviously something to do with the heat, like insulation on the doors.
There are 2 doors at the entrance. That's to keep the heat inside. It's important because winters here are long and cold. And the lowest temperature ever recorded in Yakutsk was minus 64 degrees Celsius.
Oh my god, minus 64 degrees Celsius is crazy.
Each building has 2 floors with 4 apartments on each. The shared area is old and a bit worn.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. Normally you don't want people farting around you, but you definitely want people farting in your apartment. You want to fart all day long. You want to eat Heinz beans every minute of the day and just fart 24/7 because you need as much heat as possible. You need it. You actually need it.
You can really see how much time has passed. And near the entrance, there is usually a row of mailboxes and a small bench. A simple place.
Thank you so much for the sub, Iron Man.
Where neighbors stop for a chat. Inside, everything is simple but cozy.
Hey, you know what? The inside of the apartment actually looks pretty nice. Like, from the outskirts of the apartment coming in and the hallway, it was looking rough. Very, 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 very rough. The inside it's not bad.
Here we have a small kitchen with a gas stove.
It's not bad. Obviously, the hallways and that and the outside of the building, it's looking bad, but they're more focused on how to keep it warm than making it look nice. That's where their priority is.
And the bathroom, with both cold and hot running water, by the way.
The hot water, that's good. Yo, it can't be very cold, like that cold in this apartment, because she's took her coat off. She's just in a jumper. It must be warm in here.
Next, there is a living room and a dining area with a TV and a fridge.
Okay. Do you really need to waste money on a fridge though? Like, listen, if I'm living in a place that's minus 64 degrees Celsius, I'm just going to keep my fridge outdoors. Just put it in a box outside. You'll save yourself on electricity. You'll save yourself on the fridge costs. You know what I mean? Just have a box outside. There's London, mate. There's me.
And there is also a small bedroom, although today there is no bed here.
Wait, where's the bed?
The rent for such an apartment starts at about 15,000 rubles per month.
180 US dollars? That's a bargain. That is a bargain. I don't even think my cheapest bill is 180 US dollars. Yeah, I totally understand why. If someone said to me, hey, I got great internet connection here, do you want to live here for 180 US dollars? I would turn it down because I'm not surviving in minus 64 degrees. I'm not going to survive there. Most people aren't. Like, living here, yeah, it's going to be an absolute, it's going to be torture.
Or around $180.
Yeah, so I'm not surprised.
Utility bills are quite low. About 5,000 rubles or $60.
Oh, wow.
If you want to buy a small flat here, it will be around 3 million rubles, which is roughly $37,000.
It's gotta be so cheap just because of the cold.
Because of permafrost, the frozen ground beneath our city, the warmth from the houses slowly melts the soil underneath.
Huh? They're sinking?
When the ground softens, buildings begin to sink, tilt and crack.
Oh my god.
It's sad because it's obviously uncomfortable to live in damaged homes.
Oh wow.
Fortunately, there is a government program that helps residents move into new, safer
buildings. Oh, that's
buildings.
good then. That's good. Okay. So that's actually good. So the government obviously feels bad for people that's living like this. They are building, these look like much better standard apartments. And when their houses are like, you know, being destroyed and that because of the ground and that, they're moving them in here. That's good.
Safer buildings.
That's good.
These houses were once a dream for many families. They were built for people who came to Yakutsk for work decades ago.
I can't believe how cold it is.
In the 1970s, having an apartment here meant comfort, warmth, stability, and a new life in a growing city.
Warmth!
But
minus 65 degrees!
Everything. The walls have aged, the floors have tilted, and the permafrost beneath is slowly melting, turning the once solid ground into a swamp.
Jeez!
Still, many people continue to live here, while the city around them changes and new buildings rise in their place. The next common type of housing in Yakutsk is the classic Soviet-style apartment block.
Yep, you see these in a lot of Eastern European countries. A lot.
KPD.
This kind of style.
This stands for Крупнопанельный дом, which means large panel building. They were built on
like
big
a card
concrete
map.
panels, which made construction cheaper and faster. These buildings were built all over the Soviet Union in the 1960s to 1980s, when many new homes were needed.
Hey James, does this remind you a little bit of home?
But the KPD buildings in Yakutsk are special. Because of the permafrost, they were built on stilts or legs.
Okay.
This helps keep the ground cold.
It does?
The open space under the building lets cold air flow through, so the heat from the building doesn't melt the permafrost.
Okay,
Thanks
interesting.
to this design, the building stays.
Yo, chat, is it just me that sees these pillars and is thinking, how on earth is it holding all those people and all that weight in the apartment block? Like, how would they not snap, bro?
Strong and last longer.
Mental.
Overall, there are more than 250 of these KPD in Yakutsk, and thousands of families live there.
That's a lot.
On the outside, they all look the same. Grey, concrete, box-shaped.
Hey, that is literally the European motto. We build one house or one apartment block and we just copy and paste it everywhere. Ding, 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 ding. Even in the UK, bro, the houses. We got this house. Let's just copy it. Identical. Boom, 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 boom. Everything's identical, bro.
Inside, completely different stories. Some are newly renovated, others haven't changed in decades. This
warm inside?
There are about 100 apartments in this building in total.
Now we're seeing a new apartment block.
A typical KPD flat has 1 or 2 rooms, a small kitchen and a bathroom. This is the bathroom. It has a toilet, a sink, a bathtub, an artificial cactus as decoration.
Okay. Is there a toilet heating? Wait, what was it? The toilet seat heater? Do any of you guys have that where your toilet bowl heats up? Does anyone have that here? Yeah, the heated toilet seat. Yeah. That would be perfect in this location. Bro, chat, you understand me, yeah? Do any of you guys live in really cold places? Who lives in the north of America? When it's freezing in the morning and your house hasn't been warmed up yet and you sit your butt cheeks on that toilet seat, oh my lord. You wake up extremely quick after that. Mine is cold. Hate it. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible.
This is a kitchen.
That's actually not bad. That's nice.
There is also a fridge and a washing machine.
That's actually not bad. That's not a bad apartment kitchen.
Like in many other one-bedroom apartments here, the bedroom and living room are combined. It's actually a really cozy place in my opinion.
Yeah, it's cute. Like these apartments.
It also has...
Hey, look. These apartments, I know they're mainly designed to keep it warm and not, keep the cold out because, like, it's freezing living here. But on the inside, they're a lot cuter. Like, the outside is, is looking a bit rough, but the inside, it's not that bad.
It's a small balcony.
I'm obviously comparing it to, like, UK apartments. I've lived in UK apartments, so.
Water, electricity, people pay around 8,000 rubles per month, which is around 98.
That is cheap.
Rent is about 45,000 rubles, which is $550.
Okay, that's still a lot cheaper than UK apartments.
And buying such an apartment costs roughly 5.5 million rubles, depending on location, which is
67,000.
67,000 US dollars.
That's about half the price of a UK apartment.
This is a mailbox where people receive letters, newspapers, magazines if they subscribe. By the way, like this video and subscribe to my channel.
Interesting though to see how they live like. That's so cheap it is.
You might wonder why some walls are darker than others.
Wait. Okay. I don't want to feel like I'm the only idiot here. I thought it was darker than the other walls because they just aged badly. Anyone else? Anyone else? I didn't know they actually had a meaning. They got a meaning? They got a meaning?
Here, it's probably because the owners of these apartments felt cold. Like their walls were cold during winter, that's why they needed more insulation.
Oh!
These buildings are quite old.
Oh, so the brown is just more insulation on it. Oh. To make it even warmer. Ah, interesting.
And their panels actually can be outdated. But the other reason might be because the panels themselves were not made very well. And that's why they needed more insulation.
So basically, they're just paying for their apartment to get a big coat. Makes sense. Makes sense. Hey, yo, that's one thing I will not be doing. I will not be going down a slide in this weather. You really think I'm going to have my butt cheeks sticking to the side and I'm stuck there forever? Ain't no way. Bro, you know when they say do not lick a metal bar when it's freezing cold? These are the countries that are advising that. You'll never get your tongue back. You know what I'm saying? You'll never get your tongue back.
It's not a luxury building, but it's considered as a good place to live in.
Jeez.
Many of my friends and relatives live in an apartment like this.
They need indoor playgrounds, yeah. Yo, chat, I'm not gonna lie. I did get my tongue stuck to something before when I was a kid, and I was very scared. I ran to my mum screaming, but it was not a metal bar. It was a freezing cold ice lolly. But it was stuck. And it was not melting. And it hurt. So, I'm a bit of a freak, chat. I'm a bit of a freak. Don't ask me why. But when I was a kid, I decided to have a very, very, very ice cold ice lolly. Yeah? In the fucking freezing weather. Like, who does that? Who does that? So the ice lolly was not melting because it's like minus some degrees. So it's not melting. And I've licked it and it's stuck on my tongue. It wouldn't come off. It was just stuck. Bro, I was only a kid. I was freaking out. I thought it was going to be there forever. I thought it was going to be there. Yeah, a popsicle. A popsicle. A popsicle, I think you guys call it. A popsicle.
Now let's move to something newer.
You eat ice cream all year round?
This is Prometei, one of the most modern apartment complexes in Yakutsk. Here you'll find daycares, schools,
Hey, that playground looked actually pretty warm.
shops, playgrounds, heated parking, which is super
The sun's
important
out, mate.
during our cold winters. Everything is nearby and convenient to reach. There are more than 20 buildings with 9 to 16 floors. According to various estimates, between 10,000 and 20,000
In this
people
one
live.
building?
My husband and I lived here for 4 years, right in this building. This is where our first son grew up. It was really cozy little apartment, just 33 square meters.
There's no way 20,000 people is living in that building. There's no way.
But when our second baby was born, we realized that we needed more space for all of us. So we moved to another apartment. Now other people live here. But I still have really good memories about this place.
Wait, chat, how big is 33 square meters?
One fun fact, my first videos were made in this apartment and it was really small. It had only kitchen and one bedroom. And I was making video only when my baby was sleeping. So I had to whisper so he wouldn't hear me and won't wake up. And it was really fun to know that my videos have like ASMR effect because I was whispering. But actually I really didn't have an intention to do this. It's just I didn't want my baby to wake up. Just, just
you gotta be quiet.
Fact.
Yeah, you gotta be quiet. I'm the same with my dog.
I wanted to show you one bedroom apartment.
Yeah, I want to see
How
it.
does it look? It's really similar to the one that we lived in. So I rented one apartment just for one day. Let's go and see.
Oh wait, chat, we're gonna go see
Unlike
the
previous
35
two
square
buildings,
meter.
This one has 3 entrance doors, which certainly helps retain heat.
Three entrance
Each building
doors.
has a concierge, someone to take care about shared areas, cleaning, watering plants, and
Yo, this one looks very nice on the inside. Very nice. This hallway looks a lot better than a lot of the apartments in the UK.
of course making sure that there are no hooligans around.
This actually looks really nice. Look how thick the doors are.
So let's go and see the apartment. This bedroom is around 40 square meters. It's pretty similar to the one that we lived in.
Oh my god, this is really nice.
It's really simple, like a shower.
Yo!
Let's go to the kitchen.
Oh, you Americans probably don't even know about those ones. Yo, when I say this, can any of you guys relate? Not pissing in the shower, but you piss and shower. Have any of you guys ever... Well, not women. I know you women can't do it unless you have a very special talent. But has any guys in there been able to ever shower and piss in the toilet at the same time? That's how small some of our bathrooms are in the UK. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. A 2-in-1. And that's not even pissing in the shower. But why? Because I needed a piss. And I was in the shower. Bro, my toilet was literally next to me. It was easy. You could probably do it in that one as well. You know what I mean? Your shower hose is actually above the toilet. Wait, ready?
There is gas.
Yo, this apartment is actually really nice. I wonder how much this one is then.
And this is bedroom and living room.
Yeah, it's like a 2-in-1, just a bigger bedroom. Sure. 2-in-1.
And here is a small balcony.
You get a balcony? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this is better than quite a lot of the UK apartments. For like the low price range. I'm assuming this is gonna be, you know, low. We'll see. Bro, the sun's out quite a bit. Like if you showed me this, I would think it's gonna be quite a warm day, not freezing cold -60 degrees.
Here costs around 6 million rubles, which is around 74,000
That's not
US
bad.
dollars. And utilities are about $60 to $70 a month for a 40 square meters 1-bedroom apartment.
Bro, utilities are so cheap.
This apartment complex is pretty far from city center. That's why the rent is quite cheap, starting at 40,000 rubles or $500 per month. It's quiet, convenient and clean, and honestly, a great place to live.
That's not bad. Yo, it's crazy that the utilities all come up to $50 a month. Bro. My Netflix is more than... Actually, no, my Netflix is like $20. But like, that's insane.
Of course, some people prefer private houses.
Bro, that was crazy though. Very interesting to see how they live.